Hi, everybody. This is my main account. I got my account ban warning gone. This is my main account. I'm so excited. And I don't know how I got my little box back, but I did.
Because you deleted it on a different account, not on this one.
Hello, hello. Yes, my voice is better. It's not all the way back, but I'm okay with that.
It took a shit actually
It's okay.
started her life.
Yeah, it's okay. All right, Max, I got you added as a mod, honey. Hey, Smashing. Yes, this is my main account, and I got my circle back. I'm excited. This is my main account that I worked so hard to build of almost 47,000 followers. And it's been on account ban warning for months, and I've been appealing it for months. I got you, Anna. Just remember, I'm feeling fine. It was my voice. I mean, it was just, I just lost my voice. That's it. I'm just so excited, y'all. I know that seems so goofy. I did do the block words. Thank you for the reminder. I checked them. Y'all should have seen some of the block words that were in there. Oh my, it was like having, getting. I'm like, ooh. Some people were adding some block words that did not need to be added. But I'm so excited. I got my main account back. No account ban warning. Oh my God, I'm so excited. All right, y'all. Let me play the Diablo SmackDown song and we'll get right into it. I'm really excited. So I'm gotta working on getting my super fan account back up. Go.
She signs on every day at 4, waiting for MAGA to enter the door. With a this and a that and a sheepish grin. Look out, MAGA, she's about to begin. She's got moxie and buzz through her soul. She's the queen of SmackDown, yeah, it's her role. She invites the MAGA to challenge a fight. Careful where you tread, cause she's got bite. Come see Diana, a crusader.
I'm back all the way, but
Her sassy one-liners carry more than one tooth. She's bold and she's strong, she's a force to see. Diana is the badass of SmackDown Queens. MAGA tries to argue, but they have no wit. Diana hit him with facts when they start talking shit. Your logic's a mess, your facts are weak. Go step aside, boo, I've got truth to speak. She's got a heart of gold, but her force is steel. Don't ever talk over her, cause she'll make you squeal. From Twitter to TikTok, she's roaming the streets. Diana's got game, and she's hard to beat. See Diana, a crusader of truth. Her sassy one-liners carry more than one tooth. She's bold and she's strong, she's a force to see. Diana is the badass of SmackDown Queens. She's got a megaphone and a platform to preach. Running her show in the TikTok streets. Equality for all and respect for her crew. Come meet Sir Val and Gem of a Jewel. With Magus in the corner, looking kinda small as they stumble over word and begin the free fall. Diava delivers the end game stunner. She says, oh, look, we have a runner. Diava, a crusader of truth. Her sassy one-liners carry more than one tooth. She's bold and she's strong, she's a force to see. Diava is the badass of SmackDown Queens. So raise up our glasses and give her a follow. Come see her make all the MAGA twits wallow. With her wit and her wisdom, she's got game. Diava's a legend, and we all know her name. Stop being so emotional.
Y'all, today is a good day. I got my voice back almost. I got my emotional support circle back. And I got my main account back. I am on my main account. No account ban warning. So it is a good day for Diava. I'm super excited. Looks like not all of my mods saved. So if you were a mod on another account, I'll try to add you over here. I think I've got you as I've seen some of you come in. Allie, I just added you back. But I'm really excited, y'all. My voice is not 100%, but damn, at least you can hear me today. I'll take that as a win. Sounds a little grovelly, a little bit raspy. Little raspy. But all my super fans that have hung in there with me, thank you so much. You got all your stickers back. I am looking to build my super fans again. If you guys want to help your favorite left creator with their super fans, I would love to build up my super fan account. Before that had me gone, I had a lot. I had almost 700 subscribed super fans, which was really great for me. And when my account got boom down, it cost me a whole lot of money. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request looking for Trump supporters and Trump supporters only. So only hit that guest request if you voted for Donald J. Trump. Everybody else, keep tapping the screen. Keep tapping the screen. If you are a Trump voter, I need to start flying. Joe Frigia. Seems like they have a lot they want to say. So if Joe comes on up, we'll go ahead and bring him up here to talk. But otherwise, I'm not interested in listening to you be a thumb thug in my comment section. You need to come up and talk, or you're probably going to get muted by one of my mods because you're being a pussy. Ohad, did you vote for Trump?
Nope.
Okay, and I'm looking for Trump supporters and Trump supporters only. If you voted for Donald J. Trump, hit the guest request. Not sure what part of that wasn't clear, but just in case. Only if you voted for Donald J. Trump. I just asked you, did you vote for Trump? You said, no, I didn't. So I'm going to take it as, no, you didn't. Like, that's the first question I asked you. You said no. Because you're not American. Well, then nobody gives a fuck. You're not going to come up here and tell me that you living in another country tells me I have to take a fascist as my president. Fuck you. Stick to your own country's politics. Leave mine alone. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Yes, I got my circle back. Yes, a reminder for my mods. If they're in the box talking to me, you are not to block or drop them from the box. That is my discretion only. If they're already in the box, that's me. If I want them gone or stay. I love my emotional support circle. Y'all leave me alone. I'm super excited. You got blocked on my 8647. Okay, well, probably for a good reason. Unless it was accidental friendly fire, which does happen. You can always send me a DM. I can unblock you if you're friendly. I have to verify you're friendly. I have too many bots that tell me that shit, and then I add them back, and they're just one of the bots. Friendly? Okay, mix down. I can check you over there. My bad. It happens, and it doesn't mean to. I've done it before too, as a by accident. It just happens. I need to write it down. I need a pen. Never have a fucking pen when I need one. Never. Oh wait, maybe there's one. Yeah, there's my pen and my trusty notebook. All right, everybody. If you voted for Donald J. Trump, hit the guest request. Everybody else, tap the screen. Tap the screen. Share the live. Tap your own screen. I'm live. That doesn't exactly work. Mix down. Unblock on 8647.
Bobo.
account.
Cut it out, please.
Okay. I got it written down. I can't do it while I'm live, obviously, but I will when I get off. Can't tap my own screen. Tell me you don't know how TikTok works without telling me you don't know how TikTok works. Anyway, if you voted for Donald J. Trump, hit the guest request coming up. I am looking. There is evidence of Trump in the files. You're just delusional, Jantra. As someone who's been essayed and who knows people that have been essayed, the children that were essayed deserve justice, even though they're women now. So it will benefit my life by knowing that other people have justice, because not all of us got justice for the people that harmed us. And I don't want P3DOs walking the streets and being our president. But since you're too much of a pussy to box up, you're probably going to get muted in 2-3 seconds. I don't talk to pussies in the comment section. We're here for conversations, not for you to be a thumb thug in the hiding out in the comment section. If you're not even confident about what you're saying, say it with your whole chest. Should not be in charge of the country, should not be running the country, should not have any positions of power if they've abused their positions of power to harm children. And that includes anyone, by the way. Anyone. Republican, Democrat, Independent, I don't give a fuck. Anyone who will harm children needs to go under. If you voted for Donald J. Trump, hit that guest request. Come on up. I don't answer questions from the comment section, so if you want to be in the comment section and be a coward, that's on you. But I don't respond or answer questions from the comment department or the comment section. You are not worth my time. If you want to ask me a question in the box, you come up and use your big boy voice. Yes, I finally got my voice back today-ish. It sounds better. Not all the way, but it's better. If you voted for Donald J. Trump, hit the guest request. If you are continuously... I can't add any more mods, Libra. I'm at my max right now, so I have to go through my mods later and switch some people around, and then I can add some more people in, but I can't add anybody in right now. It says I've reached my max. But as you guys can see, I'm on my main account. Account ban warning is gone. Got my main account back. I am so excited. Bobo, come here. And I got my little emotional support circle back. I'm so excited. Okay, Gula Nubian, thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. That's very nice of you. Thank you. Oh, I didn't mean to mute you. Jesus Christ, Diana. Thank you, One Golden. I appreciate that. That was nice of you. I am in a little circle. I got my emotional support circle back. Bobo, get over here. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Everybody keep liking and sharing the live. I have not used this account for a long time because I was on a long account ban warning. I've been fighting the account ban warning for so long, and today it reset. So I'm super excited. Yeah, I felt very uncomfortable being that close up. If I'm on a backup account, you guys will probably get me close up because this is the only account I've been able to access the circle so far. So yes, main account back, voice mostly back. You're only allowed to have 30 moderators at a time. I don't know where you get fucking 200. Jesus Christ. Oh, Mike, thank you for becoming a super fan again. I love that so much. Thank you. If you guys used to subscribe to me but unsubscribed on this account because it was gone for so long, I would be so happy if you resubscribed. I had almost 700 subscribers and I'm down to like 100 and something. It's really not very much, and it's just took a massive, massive chunk of my income away. So if you were subscribed and would love to subscribe again, I would be ever so honored if you would again. Thank you, Allie. Whatever you can. I know it's a little bit more than it used to be, but it's $2.50 a week, guys. It's $2.50 a week. Thank you, Todd. Thank you so much. Thank you for resubscribing. Go woke, go broke. I didn't say I was broke. But since you want to be a little coward in the comment section, you can just be muted. I don't talk to cowards. Mute up or come. Get up or come up. Electric Al Shard, thank you for becoming a super fan. Oh my God, I love you guys. I love you guys. You guys just blow me away. I don't deserve any one of you. But if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Maybe I need to change the background. This is not doing it. This one, maybe? I love the chick in the back holding her nose. No, this is my main account. It finally got an account ban warning is gone. You should love them at $7,000 a month income. Shit. Who makes $7,000 a month? Sign me up. Where the fuck do you get that?
What?
Somebody said you should love it at $7,000 a month. I'm like, who the fuck makes $7,000 a month? I'm like, sign me up. Where the fuck do I get that? Because I'm down. Jesus Christ. I'm in, buddy. You just show me where. Jay, did you vote for Trump?
Yes.
Okay, how old are you? What state did you vote in?
19, California.
I know this voice.
What?
I know your voice.
Me too.
What do you mean?
I different account under a different name.
No, this is the first time I've joined your lives.
Okay. Yeah, I don't believe you, but anyway, go ahead.
All right, so I support Trump.
Okay.
Because he's pro-life.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
He just blew up a children's school in Iran with over 180 schoolgirls, and he's so fucking pro-life. He's so pro-life that he just bombed a school of 176 schoolgirls and killed them. Shut the fuck up, dude.
Well, they said they can't determine.
Shut up. They just came. You already missed the news. They already came out and said that their intelligence was wrong. They thought it was part of the IGRC base that it used to be. They didn't have updated intelligence that it's now a school. You missed where the representative or Senator Marshall came out on TV and already said it. Get out of here. The pro-life. Get out of here. Get out of here, pro-life. If you have a different point, that's fine, but I'm not talking about pro-life with a man, especially someone without a uterus and with someone who voted for Donald Trump that just boomed a bunch of children. Fuck off.
No, he didn't. You have proof that he
Fuck off. Fuck off. I said if you have another point, make it, but we're not doing that one.
Let's talk about immigration.
Sure, I can do that one.
All right, so I support ICE because of Jocelyn Nungaray, 12-year-old from Texas.
Yeah, nobody cares. Who's Molly Tibbetts?
Molly Tibbetts was unalived under Trump's first term.
Correct. So you know what? What about all the women? What about can I name all the women that have been abused, unalived, domestic violence, and unalived by their white men partners in this country?
Why does it have to be about white men?
Because white men commit more violence in this country than any documented, undocumented, or any other person of color in this country. The white man commits the most crime. So if you want to start with deporting people, start with the white men. Send them back to Europe and wherever they came from. But immigrants are not it.
Are you admitting this?
Maria, thank you so much for becoming a paid super fan. Thank you so much.
Are you admitting that you're sexist?
No, I'm telling you FBI statistics and report and the Cato Institute statistics and report of who commits the most violent crime in this country, and it is white men.
Yeah, you're right, but
Okay, that's not sexist when I'm telling you data.
but that doesn't change the fact that it's illegal to come. If I went to Canada,
Don't care this. We're not Canada. We're not Canada.
I know, but if I went
We're
to
not Canada. What is the side? What is the side of the Statute of Liberty read?
Let me talk.
No. What does the Statute of Liberty read? What does the side of the Statute of Liberty read?
I'm not done talking.
What does the statute of you are? What does it say on the side of the Statute of Liberty?
How about you tell me?
No, I'm asking you if you know.
No, I don't.
You don't know.
Nope.
And that's where your 19-year-old shows.
Radical. Look, Trump's still your president. I hope you know.
Oh my God, no way.
You act like he doesn't
No,
know
no way. No way. No way. Oh my God, y'all. He's going to be president for 3 more years and he's still your president. And oh, well, you're going to love it. Yeah, come on, tell us something we don't know. That's not original. Every Trump supporter says it. Can you say something original, please?
You're going to have JD for 4
Can you
years.
say something original, please? Because that's so 2020. That is so 2025, dude. That is so
You
2025.
did not just fucking say that.
You're going to have JD.
I know. Yeah, it's so 2025. We know. Then you're going to have 8 years of JD, so get used to it, lady. Every Trump supporter says the same thing. You guys parrot the same thing because you have no original thought. You have no original anything. You just parrot the same nonsense from one live to the next. All of you.
Did you vote for Kamala?
You don't even know how to say her name, so I'm not even dignifying with an answer. You're not even saying her name properly. It's not Kamala, so I'm not even dignifying it with an answer. The side of the Statute of Liberty, excuse me, the side of the Statute of Liberty says, give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free, the wretched refuse of your teeming shore. Send these, the homeless, the tempest tossed to me. I lift my lamp beside the golden door. We literally did that because we welcomed the immigrants into the country in order to get the American dream. No one but racists give a flying fuck how they get here, when they get here, because if we had a choice to get rid of anybody, we would get rid of white men before we get rid of any immigrant. Yes.
Well, I think. Why
Oh yeah, you're gagged. You're gagged because you don't even know what the side of the Statute of Liberty says, and nobody gives a shit except for racists about immigrants. Nobody.
How come my girlfriend's parents came here legally? Why can't those people come here legally? Why can't you go through the process?
Is asylum seeking legal?
Yes,
Okay.
but a lot of them like the
No. Statistics, a lot of them. Go give me the number of people that are here come seeking asylum versus those who don't. Go ahead. I can't see.
I'm gonna report you for.
Okay, yeah, you're gonna report me because you're getting dog walked.
No.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Ain't nobody gives a fuck, dude. Oh. I'm going to report you because you're better at this than I am. And I don't know what to say. I'm going to say you're for defamation for telling me that I'm fucking white. Y'all, the fragility. Oh, the fragility. Oh, the poor oppressed white man. We're so oppressed. We're so oppressed. Y'all, I need 14 people to send one more of the rose for the flash goal, for the rose flash goal. They are so fragile. You said a white man. I'm gonna sue you. Cash App, Venmo, y'all, if you guys are thoroughly enjoyed by that dog walking of that little 19-year-old red-pilled incel chud, Cash App Venmo right here. Do you have a talks? Love to speak with you. Jesus Christ. And yes, I am back on my main account. Bam, warning gone. Got my circle back. So excited. And I got most of my voice back. Not all the way, but good enough. JB, did you vote for Trump?
Yes.
Okay. How old are you? What state did you vote in?
47, Michigan.
Flat affect. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so you guys think he really started a war to get away from those files, that there's no evidence? Really? Have you ever heard of BRICS Nation? Have you ever heard of that?
What the fuck does that have anything to do with it?
You don't even know what that is. Look how
I do. I want to know what it has anything to do with it.
Trump started this plan in motion when he took the oil from Venezuela. China and Russia have to...
Dude, what are you... Number one, stop yelling. Number two, if you say that there's no evidence, when he's been named more times in the E-files than Jesus has in the Bible, your level of cope is something that should be studied.
Why are all the accusers only 40 years ago? He stopped in the 2000s?
No.
He stopped when DNA and video cameras and everything was available. He's only accused in the 80s, right?
No.
No.
Have you even looked at the files? Have you read any of the files? Have you seen the date?
All of them are saying it happened when they were young kids. They're 30.
If you're not going to call,
one of the main accusers just got caught for
okay, you can come back when you can stop being so emotional. You are coping way too hard. I'm not interested in you screaming at me. Thank you. If I wanted to be screamed at by a man, I'd stay married. John, did you vote for Trump? John Tanya? I'm guessing that's a capping error. Yes, I've read all the files, all million. You're a liar. So I know you're a liar. I'm not going to platform someone who's just a blatant liar. Apex, did you vote for Trump?
Yes, I'm a moderate Democrat from California.
No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. How old are you?
I'm 40. I voted for Obama twice and Biden. I just didn't.
Nobody gives a shit. Nobody cares. I would be a multi-millionaire by now if I had $1 for every time a Trump supporter said they voted for Obama twice. That doesn't make you a Democrat. You don't go from believing in human rights, LGBTQ rights, science, math, and all of that into voting for someone who's stripping away people's human rights and violating the Constitution. Nobody believes you, so you can stop saying it. It's the most asinine thing I've ever heard in my life, and no one believes you. So now can you? No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. What's your point? I know there's no moderate Democrat that would vote for Trump either. So you're just a liar. I'm sorry.
Well, the blue wall, man. If we look at Pennsylvania, we look at all these Democrat states that voted for Trump, but there's a lot of moderates.
Blah, blah. Blah, blah. Can you get to a point, please? You're boring.
I'm a fan of the show. I think it's very entertaining.
I don't care. I'm here to talk to people who voted for Trump and talk about what's going on. I don't need.
Trump has a plan.
I didn't ask for your resume. Would you just speak? Thank you.
Yes, I mean, don't worry, guys. Mr. Trump has a plan. He always does. He's just trying to, stop the BRICS nations from taking over America. So you can afford Starbucks. You can go to.
What are we? What? Okay. Have we been talking about BRICS all day? Like, is this on Fox News now? Because this is all I've heard on TikTok today is about BRICS nations and BRICS this and BRICS that and BRICS this. And this must be some news that they're talking about on Fox News because it's rearing its head today. We can't afford anything now. What the fuck does the BRICS nations have to do with it?
You're aware Mr. Trump is a level 4 chess player, so he's outsmarting. he's outsmarting the
Your claim is so bad it's laughable.
That motherfucker doesn't even know how to play tiddlywinks with a manhole cover. Oh my god. He looks up pickup sticks. He's like, what am I supposed to do with those? And he looks at Lincoln Logs and he goes, what am I supposed to do with these?
Well, a high IQ individual like that the IQ is 155.
This is the level of delusion I aspire to. Oh my god, this is so entertaining. My stomach hurts. Okay.
My IQ is 125, and I'm not dumb.
Yeah.
What does the IQ stand for?
All you have to do is realize that Iran wants this freedom, and they want regime change.
They didn't get it.
Help the Persians.
Who
What he's trying to do is
who did they appoint to be the next Ayatollah?
Well, those guys, I don't know, man.
We already know the name. He's already been chosen. Do you know who it is?
Khomeini or something like that. His name is weird.
It's his son. It's Khomeini's son, who's 56. Now, mind you, the Ayatollah Khomeini that they took out was 86. The dude already had one foot on a banana peel and one foot in the grave. So they give him to a man, his son, Mujtaba, I think his name is, who's 56, who's even more of a radical cleric. So what they did was bring in someone more radicalized than he was than his own father, who now is going to hate the United States even more and make an even bigger target on our back. And he can rule for many more years because he's only 56. So Donald Trump, with his high ass IQ, took out an 86-year-old man to put in a more radical 56-year-old that can rule longer. Good fucking job, Donald Trump. That's that 4D chess playing for you right there. Fucking absolutely ridiculous. And you guys fall for the okie doke every single time. Like the little barking seals, you're just like waiting in the wings to go, oh yes, yes, Trump, yes, good job, Trump. And you don't think anything through. You take out an 86-year-old man to put in a more radical 56-year-old man. Good job.
Well, I'm a geopolitical expert myself. Too, what's going on there. And, we're going to smooth this out. You don't have to make a hornet nest. We took a few stings. It's fine. We say sorry, and we'll work it out. We got negotiators.
It's not satire, y'all. I've talked to this guy before. He really means this shit. I promise you. I promise you, I've talked to him before. He's blocked in a bunch of my other accounts, but I figured I'd entertain it for a little while today. This guy is absolutely Delulu land, like living on planet Neutron, okay? Because this is next level. Woo! But he's great for entertainment, y'all. Because I mean, the comedy writes itself. I don't even have to really, entertain too much.
It's meant to be informative. I'm trying to inform your audience what's really going on in world events. I consider myself a legitimate expert.
He considers himself an expert. Nobody's made him an expert. He just, I am considered a TikTok expert. We're just giving ourselves labels. Let's go. I love it. Anyway, Cash App, Venmo. Come on, guys. Show me some love. Show me some love. Let's go. Nothing pisses them off more than whenever you guys support me anyway. I'm a self-proclaimed TikTok expert.
Rocket science.
Now send me all your money. I need my expert fees paid. Oh my. Is somebody going through the wall? Does he not know how to unmute?
Oh, no, I thought you were still speaking, but I am an expert, and I believe that fully.
I'm sure you do.
Pretty well with debating politics around
Whatever
the
makes
world.
you feel better.
Pretty
dude.
well respected by a lot of, British TikTok creators,
British.
Australian TikTok creators. They all respect Apex because I'm going around the global scale with these type of things. It's not my first rodeo.
Have you ever heard hold on. I'm just getting my voice back. Hold on one second. Have you ever heard of Dunning-Kruger effect?
Yeah, Gunny, he don't like me too much.
I asked if you knew what Dunning-Kruger effect is.
What is that, a German word? What are you trying to say here?
No, it's an actual psychology diagnosis. It's like a diagnosis. It's a cognitive bias where individuals with limited knowledge or competence in a domain greatly overestimate their own knowledge or competence. And you, sir, suffer from Dunning-Kruger. Not Freddy Krueger, Dunning-Kruger.
I wrote that word down. I'll add it to my arsenal.
Individuals with minimal knowledge often experience a peak of overconfidence as they lack the expertise to understand the complexity of the subject. Kind of like Trump too. He thinks he knows everything and about everybody and about everything. Every topic. I know more than the experts on science, math, war, everything. He knows the best of everything. He is the living epitome of Dunning-Kruger. And most narcissists.
I thought you were talking about that guy on that motorcycle. Gunny, you don't like me too much.
You're fucking stupid.
That's Gunny speaks, not Dunning-Kruger.
Yeah, I tried to educate the man, and he took it the wrong way. And he told me to F off. He was a really rude guy. I was just trying to help him out. And
I promise you.
Good to have a flag on your motorcycle.
I promise you, there's nothing that you could teach a Democrat. There's nothing that you could teach anybody because you literally have no idea what you're talking about. You are so wrong about everything. And you think that you're like the leading expert. And I think that there's something literally mentally wrong with you. And I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just saying I think that there's truly some kind of psychology issue here because you are nuts.
I believe I'm established in the community of geopolitics, and I've had a lot of good discussions with people globally, and they respect what I bring to the table.
That's also called narcissism. Have you been diagnosed with narcissistic personality disorder?
No.
You should probably seek a psychological evaluation.
Well, I think that Gunny has Dunning-Kruger syndrome. I think that guy needs your help.
No, he's not claiming to be a leading world expert on anything. He drives around his motorcycle with a fuck Trump flag. That's not the same thing as what you're doing by calling yourself an expert on geopolitics.
Well, at the end of the day, man, we're both Democrats.
At the end of the day, if I had $1 for every Trump supporter that says at the end of the day, I would too be a multimillionaire between I voted for Obama twice, and at the end of the day, I would be a multimillionaire. Maybe I should copyright those words so every time they're said, I make some money.
I am a registered Democrat out of California.
Nobody cares. And no one believes you. No one believes you. So you think that a pedo and a SAer and a convicted felon was better than a prosecutor, you are delusional, and there's nothing more else you can say. You're not a Democrat. You're either a racist, a misogynist, or both, but you are so delusional that I think that I need to move on. I think that my job here is done.
And don't worry, there's a plan on the table.
Yeah. Is it coming in 2 weeks? I'll be waiting with bated breath. I mean, the utter delusion, Jesus fucking Christ. Holy shit, that's a whole lot of... They can't ever tell you his plan, but he's always got a plan. Loco, did you vote for Trump?
Yep.
Okay, please only hit the guest request if you voted for Donald Trump. Hit the guest request if you voted for Donald Trump. Over 18 voted for Trump in the U.S. Electric Gal Shar, thank you for the $5 cash app. I just want you to know that I'm a world expert. Electric Gal Shar, I now deem a world expert. Justin, thank you for the $5 Venmo. This guy must have gotten his expertise by attending the University of Stick Your Head Up Your Ass. Thank you, Justin. All right, guys, send me any amount of donation to my Cash App or Venmo and tell me what you're an expert at, and I'll read it out. Just try to make it TikTok friendly.
That would be weird.
Send me anything you want to Cash App, Venmo of what you're an expert at, and I'll read it out. We're going to deem you an expert at that, okay? Send it on up, and we'll make you an expert. Because apparently that's all you got to do is claim to be an expert. That's how we doing it. That's how we doing it. Okay. If you voted for Donald J. Trump, hit that guest request. If you're an expert in something, Cash App, Venmo me any amount of donation. Tell me what you're an expert at. We'll deem it to you. Ava is the world expert in comebacks. Okay, she'll take that.
I'll take it.
I sure did vote for him, but I'm not requesting it because I'm a pussy.
More like a
I'm confident in the comment section, but I ain't coming up. Oh, yeah, the lady behind Trump is holding her nose. It's great. That's my favorite part of the picture. Loco Mama, please stop requesting up. I am not bringing up anybody but Trump supporters. I bring up friendlies at 6 p.m. Eastern. Only Trump voters between 4 and 6 p.m. Eastern. I asked you if you voted for Trump and you said no. Unless you were talking to somebody else. All right, let me get some Venmos real quick before I get to the next one. Oh, give me 1 second, Loco. I got a bunch of people that they're giving me their expertise. Give me 1 second. Tanya, thank you for the $5 Venmo. I'm not an expert, but I am a queen. Queen Tanya, you are knighted. Brian Rundi Ali, thank you for the $10 Venmo. I am Earth Jesus. Yes, I have dubbed you Earth Jesus. Libra Girl, thank you for the $2. I'm an expert at using oil. Let your imagination go with it. I deem you the expert on oil. All right. Venmo any denomination or Cash App up here. What you're an expert at, we will deem you an expert at it. That's all you got to do, apparently. Loco Mama, did you vote for Trump?
Yes.
All right. How old are you?
58. That sounds like it's
Okay. And what state did you vote in?
California.
All right. What did you want to talk about?
That he's a dirtbag.
He's a what?
He's a dirtbag. He's an asshole, dude.
But you voted for him?
Yeah, well, so didn't everybody else vote for him, and look what happened.
No, we didn't.
Why? Yeah, everybody does. Everybody
No,
did.
no,
Yeah, everybody
No.
did. Yeah,
no.
that's what they get. See,
Not everybody.
See, everything that's going on in the world, That's what they get because they voted for the dumb bitch.
So did you.
Yeah, I voted for him. Yeah, but
No, this can't be real. I'm not. This is stupid. This is stupid. That's dumb. I'm not entertaining that. That's foolishness. That's foolishness.
What?
SJ, hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi.
How did you vote for Trump?
Yes, I did.
Okay. How old are you and what state did you vote in? Excuse me, I'm just getting my voice back. I had no voice yesterday. So if I chop up or break up any, my apologies, but I'm doing the best I can.
I'm 38 and I voted in Texas.
Okay.
And I'm originally from Kansas. I grew up in Kansas.
Okay. What was the main reason, or what did you want to talk about?
So the main reason I felt was because I felt like we were getting back to the foundation of what this country was built upon, but
It wasn't. If you're gonna say Christianity, it's not it, because it was very explicitly not built on any particular religion, which is why the First Amendment said that the Congress shall make no law with an establishment of religion. They were literally getting away from the Church of England and the tyranny and the authoritarianism over there, that they specifically came here to have a secular, non-religious country that anyone could practice anything they wanted. So that's just categorically untrue. I know that's where you're going, but that's not true.
okay.
It was not built on Christianity at all.
Okay, we can disagree to
No. Have you read the letters to the Danbury Baptist Church?
I have not, and I'll be
Okay,
honest.
that's okay. That probably should be the first place you start, because it was very letter. Hold on one second. To Thomas Jefferson.
We can hear your hatefulness, is what someone's saying. I actually feel like I'm being really normal and chill, but okay.
No, you're fine. I think you're doing fine. The Library of Congress has it was Thomas Jefferson's letter. Is Val in here? Because he knows this off the top of his head. I'd have to read it, but I think she's being respectful. I don't think she's being hateful yet.
No, and I'm not going to be hateful. That's not who I am.
We'll see. I hear that a lot too.
No,
I mean-
I get that. I totally get that because
Okay, can I just
can
can I just read it to you real quick? It's not very long. It's Thomas Jefferson's letter to the Danbury Baptists. It was penned on January 1st of 1802, and it says, "Gentlemen, the affectionate sentiments of esteem and approbation, which you are so good as to, good grief, you know they're talking in 1802 language, which you are so good as to express towards me on behalf of the Danbury Baptist Association, give me the highest satisfaction. My duties dictate a faithful and zealous pursuit of the interests of my constituents, and in proportion as they are persuaded of my fidelity to those duties, the discharge of them becomes more and more pleasing. Believing with you that religion is a matter which lies solely between man and his God, that he owes account to none other for his faith or his worship, that legitimate powers of government reach actions only and not opinions, I contemplate with sovereign reverence the act of the whole American people, which declared that their legislature should make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, thus building a wall of separation between church and state. Adhering to this expression of this supreme will of the nation in behalf of the rights of conscience, I shall see with science or sincere satisfaction the progress of those sentiments which tend to restore to man all his natural rights, convinced he has no natural right in opposition to his social duties." So what he was telling the Danbury Baptist Church, that while I share your sentiment about your Christian faith, he said, the legislators, the people, the sovereign reverence of the whole American people that declared in their Constitution that they shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, thus building a wall of separation between church and state. That was why one of our founding fathers, Thomas Jefferson, explaining to the Danbury Baptist Church what that meant specifically. So no, this country absolutely, positively was not, and neither was that the intent of the founding fathers. And that's why Thomas Jefferson penned that letter, to make sure that it was clear.
Well, thank you for sharing that with me. And can you tell me the title of that again? And I apologize.
Yeah, I went to the Library of Congress.
Okay.
It is Library of Congress information, but well, that's the URL. Anyway, if you just I Googled the Jefferson's letter to the Danbury Baptist, Danbury, Danbury Baptists. And it had other sources. It had Heritage Foundation. It had others, but I prefer to go to like a primary source like the Library of Congress. That way I know there's no spin or like no one's opinion about it. I just go to the source, which Library of Congress has all the historical documents for us to look at. So it's called the Jefferson's Letter to the Danbury Baptists, and it was January 1st of 1802.
Okay, I'm going to look into that. And for whoever said that my religious views have just now changed, LOL, I didn't say that. I'm just very into educating myself, and I'm always open to more information. And
no, I have no problem. I have no problem with anybody being any religion they choose to be, because religion is a personal choice, and it shouldn't be involved in our government. Because I'm sure you have heard. I'm sure you remember. You're 38, so I'm sure you remember when Obama was running for president. The Republicans were very, very quick to say that if we elected Barack Obama, who they claimed was Muslim, and would usher in Sharia law. Do you remember hearing that?
Yes.
Okay. Oh my goodness, he's going to usher in Sharia law and all that kind of stuff. He can't do that, because in the First Amendment, there shall be no establishment of religion. So it would not be able to establish Sharia law any more than we want you or Trump or anyone else to push Christianity as the law of the country. We don't have a national religion where all of our laws, because we would make us no different than Iran or Iraq or all these other countries that rule with an iron fist and suppress women and suppress minorities with a theocracy of extremism, because it's only their way or the highway and their religious doctrine to rule all people. You don't want Sharia law here. People don't want Christian nationalism either. It's no different just because it happens to be your religion, your preferred religion. You wouldn't want them to come in and say, we are now a Jewish country, because you say, no, I'm a Christian. Well, that's the problem. That's why we can't have an establishment of religion, because everyone is free in this country to choose what religion they want to practice. So we don't take anyone's religion and place it over everyone else's.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why the separation of church and state exists. And I just want you to know, I was raised evangelical. I was raised in an evangelical Christian household. I was only allowed to go to Christian schools, Christian camps, Christian youth groups. I was immersed and completely surrounded in a bubble of only like-minded people. And I was raised very heavily indoctrinated since birth. So it took me a long time to become undoctrinated, if that makes sense, because that kind of stuff leads you to thinking that is tunnel visioned and excludes everyone else and allows you to use your religion as a cudgel towards others. And the modern Christian church and the way I see modern Christians right now has nothing to do with the way I was raised. Like, I feel like I listened when I went to church, that we were supposed to feed the hungry, take care of the poor, take care of the least of these, welcome the immigrant as a citizen, because you too were an immigrant in the land of Egypt, like the Bible commands us. Those were all blessed are the meek and mild. The meek shall inherit the earth. Like rich people and wealth and power never was part of Christianity, because it says in the Bible that a rich man getting into heaven, it's easier for a camel to go through an eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter heaven. And so now it seems like the modern day Christian church is upholding billionaires and millionaires and all of these other people as like they're the righteous people, and people that use their religion to browbeat other people. They don't care about the poor. They're taking SNAP benefits away. They don't care about immigrants. They're rounding them up and throwing into internment camps. Jesus tells us to do the opposite. So the people that are living right now and are claiming this modern day Christianity is not living by what Christ taught, and is not living by what the Bible taught. It's like some bastardized version of Christianity to make themselves feel superior to other people and to look down on others. We're supposed to help the poor and the hungry. Jesus didn't means test people when he gave out the loaves and fishes. He didn't say, yeah, one second. I'll just finish this one point. When he divided the loaves and fishes, he just knew everyone needed to eat, right? He didn't say, did you have a job? Did you work at least 40 hours this month? Have you been rug tested? How much do you really make a month? How do I know you really need this food? No, he just gave to everybody because they were all human beings. So I don't understand where these modern day Christians think they're anything Christ-like at all. So go ahead. I know I talked a lot, but I felt this was really important. It was heavy to get off my chest because you seem like a decent person. And, I was raised just like you. And I feel like this was just really important because I just don't think that modern day Christianity and the whole Christian nationalism movement is rooted in Jesus. It's rooted in power and money, which is opposite of Christ. Go ahead.
I really appreciate that. And like I said, I'm very open to learning and hearing more information. Yes, I went to even a Christian college. And I was in a pretty tough marriage, not to get too personal, but
because we're taught to marry straight out of college if we even go. Our highest calling in our life is to be a wife and a mother. We all were taught the same thing. I get it. I was married at 19.
And kind of coming out of that, I voted for Trump, and coming out of that, I'm just really kind of finally finding myself and being able to, really kind of see what the world really is. And the main question I had for you is, what news outlet do you really trust at this point? Because both sides can agree that they're both messed up.
I agree. I agree that our mainstream media has failed us spectacularly. Okay. Our mainstream media has failed us. And I will say CNN, MSNBC, CNN hasn't been left leaning for quite a while. A MAGA CEO took over a couple years ago. It's kind of like Fox News Light now. But even I used to watch MSNBC every morning. I used to wake up with Mika and Joe. And the day after the election, Mika and Joe went down to Mar-a-Lago to kiss the ring of Donald Trump. And I've never watched them since. And they still come on and say, well, and they sugarcoat everything. And I don't watch mainstream media that much. What I heavily depend on is our independent journalists, Midas Touch, BBC, because British Broadcasting Corporation, they have no dog in the fight. They just report the story. I even listen to Al Jazeera America because they literally have no dog in the fight either. They're just reporting what's happening around the world. Okay. I listen to our Reuters. It's Reuters, Reuters. They are very middle of the road. They're just telling you the story. And if it's an opinion piece, it'll write on there that it's an opinion piece. Ground news is pretty good. It's just gives you the news. NPR is pretty unbiased. They're pretty middle of the road. One thing, if you're going to write anything down, is write down.
Actually, as you're saying this.
Yeah, write down media bias chart.
Okay.
I even think the link tree in my bio has a copy in there, but Write it down. You can find it pretty easy. It's called Media Bias Chart. It literally gives you almost every publication, magazine, newspaper, TV show, even cable TV show, and tells you their bias. If they're center, if they lean slightly right, slightly left, extreme right, extreme left. So at least you know the source you're listening to or reading. You know from which angle it's coming from, and you know how much weight to give it.
Yes.
And so that's why when I read to you the Danbury Baptist Church, I went to the Library of Congress. The very first source that pulled up when I Googled it was the Heritage Foundation. And the Heritage Foundation is a Christian nationalist who's the one who wrote Project 2025, which is where Donald Trump is getting all of his very extreme policies. And so that is extremely far right. And they have been the movement behind MAGA since Reagan, behind Republicans since Reagan. And they are very, very, very heavily Christian nationalism. So that was the first source that popped up for me, but I didn't click that source because I know it's very heavily biased towards the right. So I kept going down in Google. You don't have to click on the first one you see. Keep going down on Google till I saw Library of Congress. I know that's not going to have an opinion piece on there because they just put in the documents in a historical context. So that is where I went and read to you the letter from the Danbury Baptist Church. So it had, even in the old school English, which was hard to read, but I'd rather get it from a primary source. I feel you. I feel really emotional with you right now, and I don't know why. Because typically I give MAGA no grace because I'm so angry. But I feel you because I was you. And I think that's why I'm getting emotional and why I'm being patient is because I was you. I was exactly you. The indoctrination is so strong in us women. It is bred to us from birth. Okay. It is literally from birth. And it's a lot to unpack because it's been what you've believed your whole life. And to slowly deconstruct and to slowly come out of that bubble is painful, which I would suggest getting a therapist to do it because it really helped me.
Actually just started with one, so it's funny you say that.
Okay. Very helpful, and make sure that they're not a Christian one. Get a secular because that's something my mom and dad used to do too. My mom and dad took me to a psychiatrist when I was 12 years old because I asked to wear makeup. But they took me to one that
sounds familiar.
That was in our religion. And so of course they'd shame me and told me I was, oh my God, I was so bad. So make sure it's someone who's not in the religion or is a different religion or is no religion at all, because if you just go to another Christian, they're gonna shame you into staying. But it's all of your beliefs. It's what you've been taught since birth and what you've always believed. And it is extremely difficult to tell yourself and to come to the realization that you have been lied to for your entire life and have been fed bullshit. And you have been fed. Religion's about power and control. It's controlling you with hell. The threat of hell is the control. And it's always the man over the woman. It's the patriarchy. It's always the man over the woman. Like, we have no value without a man. And we have to submit to our husbands, and we have to be submissive and keep sweet and always be nice and go with the flow and don't make waves. That's how we're taught. And it does take time. And I went through it through therapy. Some people can do it on their own. But I needed some help with therapy because I had other things going on too. But it does take a while. And I am willing to give people grace that are willing to try, which is why I think I feel an emotional connection to you, because I was you. 100% was you. My adult son is in here, and when I got off my diatribe, he's like, "Whoop, she ate with that one." My son knows what I've been through. My adult son knows what I've been through, and I raised him. I had him going through a Christian school for a few years because I was still in the indoctrinated phase. And so they know the process that I've been through and how very difficult that it is, but how fucking liberating to not live your entire life feeling less than and feeling guilty all the time. And feeling fucking shame. That's my son right there. Troy Garcia just said, my sister and I had unlearning to do too. My son just said, my sister and I had unlearning to do too.
Wow.
My son and my adult daughter, he's 32 and she's 29. Okay. They had some unlearning to do too.
Yes.
And
I
now,
think for me,
and now I have 12-year-old twins. Yes, 32 and 12.
Wow.
Yes. And they've been raised with no religion.
You're a busy lady.
They were my late in life surprises, but I got twins too. So I have 12-year-old twins. But it takes a lot of work. And I want you to ask me questions now. And I'm trying to show you grace. I'm not trying to take over the conversation. I just want to let you know that I'm trying to support you. I hope you follow me. I'm here every single day, 7 days a week, from 4 to 7 p.m. Eastern. And I would love to. Now, I'll let you talk because I've really talked a lot. Thank you. Go.
No, I really appreciate the information. And I'm definitely somebody who takes my time, like processing and everything like that. But, people, of course, when I came in here, they're like, she has no profile pic. Well, there's a reason I don't have a profile pic, and there's a reason I have a name that I have. I'm kind of in hiding, if you will.
I understand. I get it now. Yeah.
I had to make some tough decisions for my life and for my sanity and everything. And
you do,
yes,
you girl.
I did vote for Trump. Everybody in this chat, and everyone's kind of attacking me, and some people are being so kind, and I really appreciate that.
It's okay.
But anyway,
ignore the comments because some people are going to be mad. And like I said, I don't typically give grace, but there are times and there are people that when I hear genuine and I hear some regret, and then I actually dig down to something that hits them in their heart, and we actually start having a genuine conversation, a lot more is revealed. And then that's where we can help each other more. Because I promise you, me and you have more in common than we do apart.
Yes, ma'am. And I'm just really starting to feel in my heart that I may have made like some bad decisions.
Yeah. In ignorance, not out of malice.
I care about people. I do. And people are like, if you care about people, you should have voted for Trump. I'm waiting for someone to say that.
Typically that's true, but I understand where you came from, because when you're indoctrinated, you don't know any better. And you're basically told your whole life, you have to vote Republican because they're the ones who stand up for Jesus or whatever,
Well, that, and honestly, I'm lucky to be on this planet, ma'am. Honestly, I'm just really lucky to even be here after the things I've been going through.
Well, we're glad you're here.
Yeah, I definitely wanted to just, honestly, the whole reason for me getting in the box is because I really wanted to hear what you had to say, but also just learning about where I can go for news, and you answered that, and I appreciate that. And also just, it's so hard to know what to freaking believe.
I know.
It's so hard.
Well, there's a lot of propaganda, and propaganda is meant to confuse you. Propaganda is meant to confuse you and overwhelm you. I don't know. Do you know who Steve Bannon is?
I feel like I know that name.
Okay.
Actually.
He was one of Trump's senior advisors the first time in the White House. Yes. And he's super Christian nationalistic. He said that but what Trump was going to do this time around was he was going to flood the zone. He was going to flood the zone with so much shit. This is on purpose. They're doing this on purpose. This is also what in 1930s and 40s Germany was Hitler. There's certain words you can't say, so I said it that way on purpose. That was called Blitzkrieg. You just flood so much information, so much shit. It's kind of a form of psychological warfare that no one knows what to believe.
Yes, it's hard.
So this is by design. This is not by accident.
Someone just said, think you came across this life for a reason, and I definitely have to agree with that.
I do too.
I've really been struggling, and actually, when I was scrolling through and it said I ran away from the Epstein files, I kind of laughed because I do have a pretty good sense of humor. I was like, what is this? What am I stumbling on? And then I heard, and you just seem like such a kind, genuine, person. And that's just really refreshing. Thank you for not being I don't know, crazy to me. I appreciate that.
I mean, now you will see me go crazy. You will see me sometimes get unhinged, but it's mostly because when they become unhinged. I mean, I'm sorry, inhumane. I can't stand when they're like, I don't give a shit about the immigrants. Throw them in the fucking concentration camps. They shouldn't be here anyway. And I'm like, well, they're human beings, right? They're like, I don't give a shit. Like the inhumanity of which they speak about other people, that. Because I'm an empath, that literally physically hurts my chest. And I don't know how else to describe it. And so it makes me very deeply, deeply angry. And then I will lash out. But like I said, I can tell a genuine person, and I can tell someone when there's an element of regret. And then when I hear the religious part of it, I get it, because that was me. I mean, I used to be what you guys called Sunday school. We called it Sabbath school because I was Seventh-day Adventist. So it was very, very strict. Like no dancing, no makeup, no jewelry. It was like living in fucking Footloose. But so it was super strict. But I used to be a Sabbath school teacher. I was for 20 something years. I used to be in the church choir. I used to sing in the front. I used to lead worship. I used to, all the stuff. I did all the things. Yeah. All the things. So I was immersed. That was my whole life. And I can't tell you that when you get on the other side of it, how liberating that it feels to know that you're not only worthy and that you are enough just by existing in your own person. Your worth, your value as a human being is not tied to a man. Yeah, or whether you're married or whether you're single. Okay? Because
really needed to hear that. Thank you.
Because women get very little to any advantage out of men. Okay? Let's just be honest. Out of marriage. At a marriage. We do all the emotional labor, all the kid labor, all the physical labor. They're like, I go to work. Congrats. Okay? Thank you for doing the bare minimum. Yay, you should be applauded. Women just don't get much out of marriage. Okay. And even if we get divorced, well, you get half my money. And if we stayed married to you, we got all of it, but it's not worth it. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. So it's freeing not to tie your own worth. Awesome. Oh, wow. I sent you a galaxy. Nice.
Oh my goodness, people.
That was nice.
Wow. Thank you.
Knowing that your value as a human being is not tied to another human being, especially let alone a man, and realize that you are so much more than what any man says or thinks you are, it's fucking amazing. And I promise you it's worth the journey. Aw, Tara, thank you for sending her a galaxy. That was so nice, guys.
Guys are so kind. That makes me want to cry. Seriously, nobody needed to do that, but thank you.
They're showering you because they know we typically, like I said, these are my followers. These are my faithful followers. And they know we don't tolerate a whole lot from MAGA. But I promise you, when we feel genuine and we see genuine, it's really easy. Thank you, Courtney. Thank you for the galaxy.
Wow. Thank you.
I think it's important that we take the time for those that are willing. Even Barack Obama told us, I know you probably don't like him much, but you will in the end. But he said it in a democracy talk in 2024 or 2025. I can't remember now. The years all blend together. But he said, thank you for the galaxy. He said we have to make room for those that are awakening. People, when things start happening and people start waking up to what's happening and they start realizing, oh shit, maybe I made a mistake. We have to make room for those that are awakening and be willing to teach and be willing to and welcome them with grace. So that's why the people that are willing to do the work and to try to come out of it and work with us and try to right this ship and turn this around so that we can, cut the crazy and all that. But I think I felt drawn to you and your spirit. You had me crying earlier anyway. But I think you're genuine. So I'm glad you gave me a follow. I'm going to give you a follow back. It does take time.
Thank you.
It does absolutely take time. You're not the first one that has come back and told me, you know what, it took me months.
How long did it take you personally, if you don't mind me asking?
To fully get out of the indoctrination? Probably a couple of years, because I would still go back to like, oh, I probably shouldn't do that. Nope, I can do that. So getting out of it, once I was like, okay, I'm done with the guilt and all that kind of stuff, that was kind of easy part. It's all the little stuff you don't realize is baked in.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have to recognize and say, oh no, I can do that. I can do that. So it takes a little time, but
I think because I'm at the point right now, it's quite funny you say that, because I'm at the point where I'm like, wow, I can leave my house when I want. I can do this when I want.
Right.
Like, that's how bad my world was without
I hear
getting
you.
too into it. So I'm kind of like, oh my gosh, like, I'm not here to just like be a servant to somebody. You know what I mean? Like, it's quite, I don't know. So even those little things, and then, you know, coming in here, I'm like, hey, there's always a reason for everything. I'm a firm believer in that. There's always a reason for everything.
I do too. And it's so funny because my son just put in the comment section that my oldest daughter still hesitates to eat bacon. Like, we were ingrained in our brains that eating pork was like the ultimate sin in shellfish, because you're going to go to hell if you ate pork. Okay.
Yes.
And so my son and he said my oldest daughter, who's 29, still hesitates to eat bacon before she eats it. Like, she still hesitates, but then eats it. So it does take time. And there she is, but I love bacon. Parks and places to go. That's my daughter.
Holy shit, she's in here? That's a funny name anyway.
Oh, she does TikTok content on places, theme parks and places to go in Central Florida, because we live in Central Florida.
Cool, I just followed her.
Yeah, that's my oldest daughter. So both my adult kids are in here. Yeah, I'm super happy that you stopped by here today. I hope you'll come back. I hope that we'll have more conversations. As you have questions, please feel free to come up and ask.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Or DM
I was scared.
Or DM me anytime. You can DM me too and be like, hey, I have some questions or whatever. I really do. I really do like to help you in your journey, because I know what it's like. And you have a lot to learn. So even just coming back in and listening, like if you're listening on the earphones while you're cleaning the house or you're doing something else, go for it. You know, just listen, because you're going to hear me talking to other Trump supporters, and you're still going to learn information you didn't know by just listening to what other people say.
Yes, thank you. And thank you everyone for being so kind. And whoever said to watch Bad Faith on Tubi, I will definitely watch that.
Goodness gracious, yes. Girl,
I don't know what it is, but I'm open. I'll watch it.
Really? Okay, I'll explain it to you in real quick, just because I'm going to move on. But I'm so happy that you stopped by today. I hope you do come back. Watch Bad Faith on Tubi. It's so good. But it explains how the Christian nationalists took over the Republican Party. How they co-opted starting with the anti-abortion measure, because the Baptist church and all the evangelical churches were never anti-abortion ever before guess when. I'm going to give you a little hint.
I'll disconnect myself from the box too after this, so you can.
It was whenever when segregation happened, when the Brown versus Education was overturned, and Christian schools were then also had to admit people of color. They had to have a reason to keep Christians voting Republican, so they had to come up with some other way to keep them hooked, and they chose abortion. So it's eye-opening how they co-opted and took over the Republican Party with their bad faith. So it's a very good watch. It's extremely interesting and very eye-opening.
Well, I can't wait. So thank you so much, ma'am. I really appreciate it.
I hope to see you again.
Yes, I will come back. Bye, guys.
Take care. Thank you so much. Give me one moment. I don't do that often, but I'm going to give myself. I like for people to see the kind, real side of my mom, even though Diava smacks downs are awesome. Oh, thank you, Troy. That was so nice. Oh, like for people to see the kind, real side of my mom. Thanks, babe. I love that. That's so nice, Troy. Thank you. Oh, I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry.
I swear to God, if you do.
I won't. But that's really sweet. Cause that is who I am. My smackdowns are just because I fucking hate it. The awful people are just awful. But I do love.
She can't handle people being awful.
I can't handle people being awful. But I love showing grace when I can. And I feel for women like that because I was that. I do have a wonderful son and a daughter. I absolutely do. Real quick, Betty, back when we did a challenge, everyone was supposed to send me some type of donation to tell me what they're an expert at so we could just deem them an expert. Betty, I should have read that before that big old long pie tried, but Betty says, here's the $2. I'm a lesbian. Does that make me an expert in gynecology? Oh my God, yes. I love that. Oh, that's the one of the day so far. That's fucking hilarious. Vanessa, thank you for the $10. I'm an expert in kicking MAGA out of my house. By the way, this is Guardian Wolf. Oh, okay. Hey, Guardian Wolf. I'm an expert of that too, clearly. Hey, if you guys like that interaction or you want to support my live Cash App Venmo right here, I'd really appreciate it. I do have my live gift goal, and I got my main account back without being on an account ban warning, so I'm trying to build my super fan back up. So if you would like to help me with that, I'd really appreciate it. This has been one of the most emotional lives that I've been on. Thank you, beautiful Diava. Thank you, Tara. My daughter's name on here is Parks and Places to Go. Usually when she comes up on my life, she comes up on her TikTok account instead of her personal account with her real name. There she is. Hold on. Parks and Places to Go. Make sure you guys all follow her. Let me pin the comment before we bring somebody else up. Parks and Places to Go. Somebody up. I'll do it in a minute. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Everybody, we are only at 100,000 likes. I need everybody tapping the screen. That's how we stay on keep on the algorithm and go up in rank. I haven't used this account for a while. Jamie, I brought you up next and you didn't connect. But if you want to re-request, you can come on up. I thought that was a great talk, but I need everybody interacting with the live. Help me with my live gift goal if you could. Cash App Venmo if you'd like to help support my live. And, of course, the super fans. Trying to build up my super fans again. DJ G, you must have said something in the comment section that got you in.
Yeah, I just said I voted for Trump, and everybody attacked me.
Well, okay. I think they're just trying to bring you up. But how old are you?
I'm 48.
40 or 48?
48.
48. Okay. What state did you vote in?
New Jersey.
Okay. What did you want to add?
I mean, I don't know why you guys are so upset about Trump. I think he's, doing a good job for the country, and I think we need to give him some more time. And,
what is he doing? What is he doing good at? If you could give me an example.
I think, taking out Iran.
Thank you, Jay Flores, for becoming a super fan.
And I think that this is a short term.
Why is that a good thing? Hold on. Okay, hold on. Don't gish gallop. Let's do one at a time. What? It's okay. You don't have to turn his mic off. Make sure you guys, please be careful who you guys. He called Trump.
Did you have somebody else talking?
No. Hang tight. I'm talking to my mods. I see a lot of blocking going on. Please make sure they're only bot accounts or people that are being egregious. Please do not block all the left accounts or right accounts, or I'm going to have to take blocking away from everybody because there's so many blocks happening. I don't know what's happening. If I don't have opposition, Jesus Christ, guys, you said that Trump is a supreme leader?
Yeah, I was just getting a rise out of people.
Oh, that's just troll. That's troll behavior.
Yeah,
okay.
That's just trolling.
Okay.
I think he's doing a good job. And
But can you tell me what did he accomplish in Iran?
Well, he took out the Ayatollah.
Yeah, but who did they replace him
He's
with?
taken out a lot of their senior leaders.
Okay, I need you to tell me who they replaced him with.
Well, we haven't gotten that far yet.
Yes, they have. They've already named him.
It's been a week and a half.
They've already named him.
Yeah, he's going to be taken out. They already said that, if...
Oh
By who?
my God.
By who?
Be quiet for shut up for a second.
So they took out an 86-year-old man who was on his way off the planet anyway, and replaced him.
They took out a ton of leadership.
I apparently, you must be new here, but I don't allow men to speak over me. And if I'm speaking, you're going to not just continually talk. There's just no way that's going to happen. I said they've already replaced him with his son, who's 56, who's 30 years younger, who's more radical, who's still going to rule with the Islamic regime. So what did they accomplish? Now you may unmute and talk.
Okay, sorry, I wasn't trying to talk over you.
But you were.
I guess I was. Again, we haven't gotten to the point.
No, I need you to tell me, what did they accomplish if they replaced him with someone who's more extreme in their views?
I don't feel like that's been.
But it has. They've announced he's the successor.
Okay, we'll see how long that lasts for.
Okay. They also unalived his wife and his family. Do you think he's gonna want to have vengeance on the United States?
He can have whatever he wants. Doesn't mean it's gonna happen.
Sure. You believe in American exceptionalism, don't you?
I do.
Yeah, it's delusional. Absolutely delusional thinking. Look what they're doing to Israel, who supposedly has an Iron Dome. They have decimated parts of Israel. The Iron Dome, fail, big fat fail. They're just not showing it, but if you go to Israeli TikTok or Israeli stations and other countries' news stations, they are showing blown out buildings in Israel. They are literally Iron Dome fail big time.
So you think this is a big failure?
Yes. Because we've accomplished nothing. Nothing.
Well, nobody said mission accomplished.
They've accomplished nothing.
Nobody said.
Okay, one moment, please. One moment, please. I'm going to tell you what Chris Murphy was briefed yesterday.
While you're doing that, I did remember that Hegseth said yesterday was going to be the most.
Pete Hegseth is a DUI hire. I don't give a fuck what he says. Pete Hegseth is a Christian nationalist who has a warrior ethos, and all he cares is the lethality. Like he's playing fucking Rambo. Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody gives a fuck. Okay, here we go. Chris Murphy said he was in a 2-hour briefing today on the Iran war. All the briefings are closed because Trump can't defend this war in public. I obviously can't disclose the classified info, but you deserve to know how incoherent and incomplete these war plans are. Give me 1 second. Oh, come on. Give me a second. Because he reported exactly what the Trump administration, they were the ones that were tasked with briefing Congress, right? This is not coming from a Democrat. This is coming from the Trump administration and what they were briefing Congress with their plans for this war that supposedly you guys say isn't happening. But sure, however you have to cope. Give me 1 second. Okay, there we go. No, skip for now. I'm just, Jesus Christ. Give me to where I'm trying to go. They want to ask you 94,000 questions. Go. No. Next. I don't want to follow. Okay. Give me a second. Okay, go. Next. Just want to read his fucking remarks. Jesus Christ. It's important what he said. It's important because, okay, I'm making sure you're still there.
I'm here. I'm waiting.
I know. I got you. Okay, here it is. 85,000 clicks later. Okay. Here's what I can share. Maybe the lead is that the war goals do not involve destroying Iran's nuclear weapons program. This is surprising since Trump says over and over this is the key goal. But then, of course, we already know airstrikes can't wipe out their nuclear material. And he also said he already wiped it out several months ago. So I don't know how they built up another strategic if he got it a few months ago. Anyway, second, they confirmed regime change is also not on the list. So they're going to spend hundreds of billions of our taxpayer dollars to get a whole bunch of Americans unalived and a hardline regime, probably more radical than what we had now, and they'll still be in charge. Okay, so what are the goals? It seems primarily destroying lots of missiles and boats and drone factories. But the question that stumped them, what happens when you stop bombing them and they start reproducing again? They hinted at more bombing, which of course means endless war. So can you tell me what the fuck are they going there to accomplish? That's the briefing he got, what they were there for. Not for regime change, not for nuclear weapons, which is what they publicly told us, but because they're building missiles and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, again, it goes back to we didn't want them to have a nuclear weapon.
They just said that was not one of them.
Who's they?
That was a Senator Murphy that they were briefed by the Trump administration yesterday, and they said it was not about regime change and not about going after their nuclear capabilities. That's what they briefed Congress on. That what they were was their missiles, drones, and then producing stuff like that. Their own facilities. You literally didn't listen to what I just said.
I did. I just said we give us some time.
No.
Trump,
No.
USA,
No.
USA.
You're a fucking buffoon. You're a buffoon. Get out of here. What a fucking buffoon.
That was pathetic.
That was so pathetic. USA. As our American citizens get unalived, like, just give them time. Let more people die. Who the fuck cares? Get the fuck out of here. Send your kids, bitch. God damn, Mitria.
I didn't do it.
What?
What do you mean I didn't do it?
I was just messing with you. I said I didn't do it. I was just messing. No, I was trying. I actually requested a cup when he first got up here because he's immediately a liar. That's the whole point. Like, when he popped into live, I watched him pop into the live. He popped in. The first thing he goes is, "All hail King Trump, bow to the supreme leader." And then he goes, "I'm just up here trying to get your vote." No, sir. You are indoctrinated into a cult. That's just what it is.
USA. I guess he thought he was at a fucking Trump rally. USA. You could almost got Mitria. I watched that fucking Idiocracy movie last night. I know I texted you, but Jesus Christ, that is what we're living in. Oh my God. Straight down to the fucking slurping Mountain Dew shit. Jesus fucking Christ. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Holy motherfucking shit. Watching Idiocracy last night was like watching this administration, especially when Terry Crews was giving his State of the Union speech. Oh my God, I thought I was going to die. Demi, so did you? Okay, goodbye. That movie was the dumbest thing I've ever sat through, but also the parallels were unbelievable. SJ, thank you for starting Bad Faith. She says she's starting Bad Faith right now. You got this, girl. We wish you luck. You got this, girl. Keep an open mind, keep an open heart. You got it. You're ready.
What?
Absolutely.
The lady I was just talking to was getting ready to watch Bad Faith. So she's like,
Buckle your seatbelt on your couch, though, because
Oh,
Oh yeah.
it'll all make. I'm glad I'm not in the 7% with y'all. What does that mean? What's 7%? What are you talking about?
Are you
Josh, I
going
invited
to-
you up. I have no idea. Josh, don't be a puss. Come on up.
We're in the 7%.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know either. Come educate us, stupid old liberals.
Come on up. Thank you guys for helping with the life gift goal. And if anybody became a super fan while I was talking so much, I didn't mean to miss you. I'm so grateful. I'm trying to build my super fans back up. If you break it down, it's like $250 a week, y'all. That's not very much to help a left creator out. You too can help a left creator out for less than a cup of coffee a week. Girl.
That's when you need that violin.
Girl, I got a fucking McDonald's sugar-free vanilla hot coffee latte fucking thing, whatever this morning, $5 at fucking McDonald's.
Oh yeah.
Not even Starbucks.
Yeah, McDonald's just upped their prices on everything. And by the way, I just saw a video of a person
Thank you, Electric
who
House.
bought a McDonald's burger, a Wendy's burger, and a Burger King burger at the same time, and left them all sitting out, and then only put them in plastic bags when they started to show signs of rot. And after 93 days, the McDonald's burger still looks like you get it when they give it to you in the package. Like it's perfect.
Jerry, come on up.
That's not concerning.
What do you mean no one's going to change their mind? What are you trying to change our minds about? Look, we can have a conversation, my guy. Dairy Queen did raise their prices. I noticed that today. Ava wanted Dairy Queen. And the 4-piece chicken strip basket used to be $7.99 and it's $8.19. They're all raising their
If I were
prices.
Jerry, I would hope that people are changing their minds because his page is filled with videos of young girls, I'm guessing relatives of his, possibly daughters. They're not
Yeah.
living in the best situation for our country at the moment, Jerry. So come tell us whose minds you don't want changed.
I've invited a couple of them up. Is that Jerry? No, it doesn't have the watch photo. He has a different, he's on a different account.
Exactly. Hello, Jerry. That will always.
That will never not be funny. Oh, Max made a cartoon. Max made a meme. Hold on. I didn't format it, but I think you guys can get the gist. It's Pennywise coming out of the.
Oh my God.
And it had. I'll have to do it, but it has Val's picture there, and then it had Jerry's picture in the corner. Hello, Jerry. This is Hello, Jerry.
Hello, Jerry.
Oh, here's the one I formatted for the. Church is over. Time to go be a cunt.
Listen, I know you like to change your background. That should always be your Sunday.
This should be my Sunday one.
Every Sunday, that's all you have on the background.
Nothing says praise Jesus like going to church, singing our God is an awesome God, and then coming to my live and saying, fuck the immigrants! As you stop at the Waffle House on your way to get home before you come on the live and then abuse your wait staff because you guys tip like shit.
You know what?
Because you just gave all your tithe and offering to the church.
You should honor Brandon, or not Brandon. I don't like you saying Brandon. You should honor Ryan with starting off those lives on Sunday with those people that come up with a questionnaire. And part of the questionnaire should be, and where did you go eat after church? Was what you ordered gluttonous?
Oh my God.
And
Rundle. Brian's in here. He's in here. He's like, he's laughing. I love that she even has the Karen cut. The haircut with the one side. Absolute Karen cut.
Oh no, she's ready to go out and ruin someone's day.
Where's your manager?
That bitch is talking to a supervisor. I promise.
Hi. She rolls up with a fake smile. Hi.
Jerry, nobody is arguing. Nobody is calling you a name. I just said based on the videos on your profile, you look like you would need people to be changing their minds because Trump is making it very unlivable for the young girls in your videos on your profile. Very daring and irresponsible, by the way, to have your children or grandchildren on your TikTok account on the internet. Not a very responsible person, but come talk about it.
Oh, he has his own children?
I don't know if they're his or if they're like grandchildren or nieces.
Oh, no, don't do that.
All over his profile page.
Oh, no. Y'all know I've been doing this live for 2 years. Almost 2 years. Y'all ain't never seen Ava and Chase's face.
Right.
You don't put kids' faces. You don't put kids' faces on the internet.
Yeah, I think there's responsible ways to do those things, but I don't think your whole page should just be your children. It just gives off Ruby Frankie vibes.
No. No. When I found out that fucking Life Touch, this got skirted over. I talked about it, but Life Touch, you know who that is, right? They're the people who came to our schools every year to do our school photos.
Oh, yeah.
Life Touch was in the e-files.
Oh, yeah.
They have the databases back from when I was fucking in school. And all those parents that don't want the pictures or they have all those extra pictures the parents don't buy, what were they doing with them?
Were they selling them?
Michigan is one of the states that scrambled to actually get a different photographer in their public schools because they didn't want to not have student pictures, but they didn't want to use Life Touch.
Oh, and they're part of Shutterfly too. Look at all the people who used to send their film to Shutterfly to get, and their digital prints to get Shutterfly to get prints sent to their house. What do they do with all those digital images? Y'all be putting your kids on the internet for free? Oh, no.
I don't know that Epstein was sharing those pictures. He was probably just,
I don't know, but I'm saying that, but being that Life Touch.
Yeah, exactly. I know.
And Ghislaine Maxwell's father was in charge of the people who were doing her textbooks and shit.
Right.
Jesus fucking Christ. This is such a weave of a web of our entire society. When they talk about the deep state, that is literally the deep state. Not Joe Biden or whatever they thought shit was going on. That shit literally is.
Correct.
Like that is where all these rich people, all the powerful, all these people have intertwined. It was all projection, exactly. They were playing in our faces and it was all projection. Absolutely correct. Hey, Rundle.
Yo.
Yo, what's up, Rundielli?
That's what's up. You said was your main account banned again and you said you got it back?
Well, my main account was banned. I got it back. And then I was on another account ban warning. So I haven't been going on it for months.
Oh, I got it. So you still had it.
I had it, but it was if I didn't want to go live on it because it was under an account ban warning. You know how you get that warning right before they fucking ban you permanently?
Yeah.
So I didn't want to go on it. And so Ari's been working in the background to get that removed because I supposedly,
I gotcha.
did the questions, did all that shit, but we couldn't get anywhere. And then today it completely reset and took the account ban warning, everything off.
I got an email. Hey, Nitria, by the way. I got an email on my main account, and they basically just said, we reviewed it, you're fucked. You can start a new account if you want, basically. And I'm like, what? I was like, how's everybody getting their fucking accounts back and I can't?
That rot.
Yeah.
I mean, join the club, honestly, because they took my main account.
Oh yeah, her main account's gone too.
You never, did you try to get it back, Nitria?
Yeah. And the funny thing is with mine, I've never, on that account, I never had a warning. I never had, I had one video to remote TikTok, one. Never had any warnings come up, never had any notifications sent to me. Just woke up one morning, jumped on TikTok, opened my account, and it said this account has been permanently banned.
I'm not sure. I mean, I've reached out to a few agents. I reached out to, because I get that guy Hawk lost his. I saw somebody said that did he lose it again? But Go Las Vegas got it back for him. So I reached out to them, and they said they keep saying they're working on it, but I don't know. I mean, I'm just, so I don't know. Kind of pisses me off. I was still kind of hoping to get it back, but it is what it is.
I know.
I'm not quitting though. I'm still trying.
Oh. I would keep trying too. I wouldn't give up either.
Yeah, I mean, screw it. I mean, what's the worst?
Right. All I can keep saying is no, but the best you get is if they say yes. So.
Or they look at my other one and say, hey, dude, we'll take this other one away too if you bother us one more time.
If you guys are not following Run DLE down here, this is Brian Rundle. He goes on right after me at 7 p.m. Eastern every single day, like I do, except Tuesday, because he has a YouTube show that is Brian Rundle and Lana Quest, Black and White with Brian Rundle and Lana Quest. But every other day he goes on after me. He is funny as shit. I love him. You guys will not be disappointed. You will have fun, and he smacks them down at the same time. So if you like a little bit of humor, because he's funny as shit, make sure you guys, he goes on right after me. And Brian, I have one question for you.
Yes, ma'am.
What are your pronouns?
I don't use pronouns. I don't use pronouns. I do not use pronouns.
But you do.
You do. Maybe that's for you, but I don't use pronouns. That's the greatest. How about the guy told me the other day that he was reporting me because I'm asking for people?
Oh, for the FBI.
Yep.
To the FBI.
He goes, I'm going to report you to the FBI because you're asking for people's social. Like, he's not asking for the whole thing. And people are dumb if they give it.
And by the way, that's for Jesus. It's not for me. I mean, Jesus needs to figure out what particular person he's going to go to the last four.
Oh, my God. It's so funny. If you want to just, his questionnaire will make them crash out. It's the funniest thing. It never gets old. And if it ever gets old, I'll let you know, but I promise you it doesn't.
I don't know what's more disappointing. Or which one I'd rather have, them just go right through it in a minute, or it take 15 minutes.
Sometimes when they just go through it, I'm like, okay, but it's.
We're so daring. I think we're so daring for asking them pronouns off the jump. Honestly, because that is when they crash out on all the other lives I go to. My friend Chai Guy asks people for their age and pronouns when they get on his panel. And he can weed out at least half of the people that were messed up because they just crash out on the pronouns. Brian, you're being very, very brave asking for pronouns first, but okay. It seems to work for you, for the people that come up on your panel, but not for him.
It's just.
I don't. Maybe it's in the approach. I swear the only thing that I think about when I'm talking to these idiots Like, people always talk about debate. I'm not even interested in debate. I am interested in clowning these people, and I'm trying to think of every way I can do it. And the first question out of my mouth is, what's going to piss them off the most?
Pronouns. Fucking
And I'm
pronouns.
going to play with their religion. And when obviously the most religious people understand I'm not doing that to make fun of Christianity. I'm making fun of their Christianity is what I'm making fun of.
Right.
When I ask them their love for Jesus on a scale of 1 to 10. So, and then the grinder question, that one's I don't know what that is. I'm married. I'm like, well, wait a minute. Why would you compare, or why would you associate being
if you don't know what it is, then why would you say I'm married? Because they're part of Club Closet. We know that.
Closet. No
I
question.
had somebody at her piano once that said that, how do you know it's Republicans crashing Grindr? They don't ask for your political affiliation when you sign up. That's so funny.
That's funny.
How do you know unless you signed up?
I just find it funny that when they have the Toilet Paper USA events and the MAGA events, that it just happens to be on that date at the same time when it happens in that same city.
It's just a coinky dink.
Just so, what a coincidence.
Just a coinky
Someone's
dink.
getting their deep quinky, that's all I know.
Right.
They're getting something quinked.
Jesus.
Right.
God. Oh, let's go Canes, Mary. Yeah, all right. So yeah, I was just coming up asking about that damn, because I was like, wait, and now I figured out what you were talking about.
Yeah.
You got the strikes removed from your main account. You were
Correct.
You didn't want to use it. Man, I mean,
I know. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna have to get to the point in my brain that I've got to make a move on.
Accept it. Yeah.
It's hard for me to do. I don't like accepting shit, and I think that's what makes us all writers. Is we're just
That's
like,
exactly what it is. Because I just told you I would still try to.
Yep. I'm like, I'm not accepting this. I refuse to accept that for one. I got a strike in January of 2025. I had not had one strike until November, doing the exact same fucking live that I've done for 6-7 months at that time. And then when I got a threat in the comments that said, Brian, I'm taking you down, you are my new project, all of a sudden I get 2 strikes within a couple of weeks of that comment, and now my live is banned, or my whole account is banned.
Yep.
That just pisses me off.
You've seen how many times they've taken me down.
Yep.
When you get a hater, they will stop at nothing to ruin you.
Yep. Which is, what a loser mentality.
It's true, and I don't like that TikTok doesn't hold them accountable. If they just if they mass report,
right,
and it's not true or whatever, they should get banned.
I don't like that TikTok puts almost no. They don't give you any idea of what exactly it was. They don't tell you anything. They don't. It's just like, okay, we're either going to tell you yes or no, and most of it is automated bots telling you. But it looked like, because I got one email that said, in the next 36 hours, I am escalating your account to, somebody higher up, all that stuff, and then I got an email after that going, nope, we're bringing you back. Sorry.
That sucks.
That does suck.
But you've seen how many accounts I've lost by they just come in and mass report, and there's just nothing you can do.
The beauty is that I have enough people who are kind enough to follow, and I have enough creators that are helpful that it got this account up pretty quickly.
Yeah.
And my other accounts, even if I have to use a smaller account, they'll find me.
Right.
So, it is what it is. But I see people saying sorry, thank you. Cows love you. And thank you for saying sorry. But here's the thing. I'm getting that fucking account back. That's happening. I don't care what anybody says.
into existence until you get a final no.
Well, I got one already, but I'm not.
Yeah, but didn't Vegas say they were working on it?
No. They said they were escalating it, and then after the escalation is when I got that email saying, "Sorry, we are not giving you back your account. You're welcome to go start another account." Basically, is what it said.
Jess Army Gal, are you still in here?
I'm hoping that they send somebody else, and some other person just looks at it and goes, yeah, screw it, let's put it back.
Because Jess Army Girl was able to get my Diablo Talks truth back.
Jess is awesome. And I'm not saying that because
She had a specific person she knew who to send it to who got it undone. So
I love Jess. She is good at that. Jess is also where TikTok accounts go to die. So
how does she do it? And also this other agency said I have a POC, point of contact. I'm like, oh, this should be pretty easy if they got a point of contact. But this has been going on
right
for quite some
months,
time.
yeah.
I appreciate you too. Yeah, it's been going on, and it's like I don't know. I don't know. But I don't want to whine about it, especially on your live here.
I'm giving the dog as much cheese as I possibly can, but he's impatient. He wants every bite. I'm eating string cheese.
There's more in the fridge. Don't do that.
I know, right? Okay, one more piece, and you go away. Okay, all gone. Go. All gone.
It's gone.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was saying it's gone. The cheese is gone.
Oh, it's gone.
It's gone. Yeah.
My dogs are in the house. Yes. Who the fuck keeps animals outdoors? I'm in Florida.
I forgot to ask you, are you using TikTok Studio or using your phone?
Phone.
Okay.
I actually was going to use TikTok Studio today because since I got my main account. You keep yours outside. That's not nice, Ruben. Gross. People who don't let their animals in the house, I'll never understand. That's Arizona.
Why do you have a pet if you're leaving them outside?
Bobo's also a little guy. He can't be outside. The bears will take him away.
I have bears, dude. My dogs sleep in bed. They're unclean. You're unclean.
Well, it's unclean if you leave it outside all the time.
Yeah, you wash it when they're in the house. You shouldn't own a dog. That much I tell you.
But TikTok Studio, is it pretty easy to use?
I don't know. I've never used it yet, so I don't know.
You haven't used
No.
it? Okay. Because I was talking to Matt. Matt was on the live once and saying, I should use TikTok Studio. I'm going to try. I tried it once when I used to have my old account. I would do subscriber-only lives, and I tried it on there, and it was a little wonky for me. But I think maybe that's just something I got to practice.
I'm sure it'll take me getting used to, yes.
That's all I use.
Do you like it?
I don't mind it. The one thing that is different that I found is that they don't do flash goals, so you don't do a flash goal.
YouTube, I'm going to end the stream. I'll be back tomorrow at 4 p.m. Thank you.